I've lived in a number of different places, and throughout most of the 1970s I lived in a neighborhood called Coventry Gardens. And in fact, that is the origin of my YouTube handle, Coventry Gardens, where I used to live. And right there where you see that pink triangle, that is the house. I found it here on Google. It's where I lived throughout most of the 1970s, Coventry Gardens. And in Coventry Gardens, and I'll show you through the neighborhood a little bit here. In Coventry Gardens, all or most of the streets were named after places in England. So you had Roycroft Street, Rayburn Street. I had friends that lived on Norwich Street and Whitby Street and Southampton Street, Hampshire Street, whereas I lived on Surrey Street. Like I showed you right there where that triangle is. And over in here, where my cursor is a funeral parlor. That's their parking lot, and there's the funeral parlor. And so basically lived right by it. This is part of the funeral parlor as well up here by the cursor. And I kind of enjoyed it back then. And this, where Coventry Gardens is, it's at the crossroads of Farmington Road right here and 5 Mile Road. Those are the major highways. Farmington Road here and 5 Mile Road. And so basically we tell people that we were near the intersection. 5 Mile. Then if you were to keep going east along this, just showing you the overview here that they have on Google. It's kind of desolate, sort of, but actually getting closer to the big city. If you keep going about 10 miles or so, you get kind of far away from the house at this point, and just keep going. And if you just kept going like that, you eventually reach the big city, Motor City, as we called it sometimes. Just using the cursor to keep going further and further east. There's still 5 Mile Road up here where the cursor is. Not sure how far we come from the house at this point, but I remember this area as a child. I haven't been there in many years now, other than just looking around. Not sure how much further to go. There's a golf course way over here. Now, I think at this point you cross into Motor City. Come on into that. Maybe it's when you get past that. Maybe it's been a while since I was there. Let's see. Yeah, there's more action going on. Kind of neat. Oh, they can do this, eh? Google. Amazing with this modern technology. Schoolcraft Street. Actually, I thought it was Schoolcraft Road, but they're calling it a street here. Maybe Google just calls it a street even when the locals called it a road or something. I don't know. Close to Grand River Avenue. Now we're like in downtown, kind of. It looks like it to me. Airport, maybe? I don't know. It's been so long since I hung around there. I don't know. Wow, I wish I could speed it up. Yeah, Livernois Avenue. Yes. John Lodge Avenue. And the interstate, the Chrysler Freeway.